Good morning everyone and welcome back or welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about some habits, some things that you can do to change your life and make your life better for 2022 already. It's perfect to start ahead with everything and feel prepared, and that's why I would love to talk about this. And I actually have another reason. But let me just say again, this is the perfect time for change in the year in my opinion. Not that you can't change your life anytime else, not that you can start something new anytime else, but I think this is just a vibe in the whole world right now that if you want to... Oh, thank you. Anyway, Siri is also excited about it. I just wanted to say that this is the perfect time to improve your life right now, and I have some things that are not that commonly talked about, that, often talked about. So I hope you get something new today. Like I said, I have another reason to make this video right now, other than the fact that I want you to be, fully prepared and already ahead when a new year hits. And that is because I thought you can leverage the Black Friday discounts right now. Some of the things that I mentioned or some of the things that you're starting to do to change your life before New Year might require you to buy new things, or you might want to buy new things, some tools and some, equipment or some gifts for your loved ones or yourself. And I thought you would be able to take advantage of the Black Friday deals if, you started thinking about it early enough. And that brings me to the sponsor of this video, and that is Ana Luisa. You heard about them in my channel so many times before because this is literally my favorite company, my favorite brand to work with. Let me show you what I have from them this time. I have been talking about them, like I said, because I love the quality of their products. I love how long lasting they are. Actually, these earrings are also from them, and I think it has been a year, maybe more. I don't remember. I have so many jewelry pieces from them, and I've been using them non-stop. I shower with these. They last. They're sustainable. They're just the best jewelry brand out there, and I'm so happy to be working with them and giving you a great discount, by the way. I have two pieces here in my hands, and that is perfectly aligned with what their campaign is right now, and that is buy one, get the second one 60% off. We're gonna talk about it in a minute again, but let me show you the first item. Is this beautiful necklace that I'm gonna wear right now. Actually, I love how their packaging is also very minimal and sustainable, and I keep these for traveling as well. So this is the necklace that I chose. I thought it was a perfect daily piece, but it's so sparkly and so nice without having any stones on it, so I could easily wear this for the New Year celebrations, Christmas celebrations, and all of that stuff. I'm gonna put it on right now, and I'm gonna show you the second one again. And this is how it looks on. It has different lengths. This is more like a choker, a little bit more high, and it's perfect with something like a top like this. And I absolutely love how, again, it sparkles, and I'm not gonna take this off. You can also wear it longer, obviously, or match it with other pieces of jewelry, other necklaces, which I think I will with a longer one, again, from Ana Luisa. But yeah, this is the first one. The second one is something that kind of motivates me, weirdly, and it is, ta-da, this beautiful, very minimalistic, very nice, very simple gold ring. And it's just so sturdy. It's not like those flimsy, like light ones. I bought this for this finger that just, like I said, motivates me to actually write and plan. I love how my hand looks when I'm writing or working, when I have something on this finger and I haven't found something so delicate but still good quality and would work perfectly with my personal style. So yeah, again guys, there's buy one, get the second one 60% off on their website right now, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description box so that you can go and grab that one before that offer is over. And I'll also leave the exact models that I have today. The first thing that I want to talk about as a habit, as a resolution maybe even, that will absolutely change your life for the better is, for the lack of a better word, make yourself a more important person for yourself. Or it's not even a word, but this is something that I talk a lot with my clients and my friends. I talk about this perfect comparison when they talk about procrastination, not being able to be productive, not being able to do the things that they plan to do, but they feel bad about it afterwards. And this is what it comes down to. When you make a meeting appointment appointment, you know, when you have a doctor's appointment or something like that, you probably go to that, right? You probably look at your calendar, look at your planner, and you know that you have to be there, and you keep that promise because there's an external person who you promised that you'll show up most of the time, right? And what we kind of sometimes do is we plan our days, plan our weeks, and we say we're going to do these things, and then when the time comes to do them, or when you look at the to-do list if you're using one, it's like, yeah, I'll do it later. In my opinion, the way to look at these things, these plans, these to-dos for yourself is they're basically meetings, they're basically appointments that you made with yourself. And I've talked about this before, but let me repeat myself again. You are the most important person in your life. I'm not trying to say that, you know, you should be selfish, you shouldn't think about anybody else, like you're the only person, you're the most, like I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is your promise to yourself should be more important than your promise to anybody else, right? That makes sense. So when you make a plan, when you say that I'm gonna be doing this on Tuesday 1 p.m. I'm gonna be working on a proposal for like whatever, or I'm gonna clean the house, look at that in a way that it is a promise that I made myself. I am the most important person. I should put more importance to this task, to this idea, to this plan, and I should fulfill that promise over the promises that I make to anybody else. I hope I made that clear. It's a very interesting concept to look at. Let me know what you think about this. But sometimes, most of the time, we kind of postpone ourselves and the things that we want to do by ourselves. The most important thing to adapt and to get into the habit of, to change your life in 2022, is to actually keep your promises to yourself, and that will make you definitely a more productive and successful person. And for this, I think using a Google Calendar, or now I switched to Apple Calendar actually, a calendar that you put in meetings with yourself, like I'm gonna do this that time, I'm gonna do the time blocking on your calendar, is very useful. I love using my Apple Watch, I love using my iPad for this, and that's why I'm talking about the Black Friday things. You know, maybe you want to invest in a piece of, you know, equipment, a piece of electronics that will help you keep your promises to yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm so sorry. I missed you. I missed filming. I talked a little bit too much. Let me jump into the second one already. The next habit is to be in regular contact with your friends, family, the people that you want to be in regular contact. And this is something that many of my friends find ridiculous, but then they're like, oh, actually, that's a brilliant idea. I plan monthly calls with my friends and they're in the Google Calendar. There's a meeting request. I even sent the Zoom link and all of that stuff, so that it's very, very, what is the word? Serious and official. It's not like I'll call my friends once a week, I'll text my friends once a month. It never happens. It never happens. You know it, I know it, it never happens. So what I did is I wrote a list of my friends, I talked to them and made a one per month kind of a arrangement, and I just sent, you know, like every third Thursday of the month we have a meeting, one-on-one, blah blah blah, kind of a calendar invite, and we keep it. When it's in the calendar, you keep it, and then you're in regular contact with your friends no matter what happens. Obviously you can cancel it if something comes up, but the idea is if you get into the habit of, or actually this is just one-off, that you can just set these meetings once in 10 minutes right after this video, and then you will be in the regular habit of, you know, contacting people, being in touch with your loved ones and all of that stuff. I think, like I said, it sounds a bit like too official and too serious and too weird, but then when you start doing it, it's like, actually that's such a good idea. I should totally book, you know, friend calls and whatever, and you have your social life a little bit more under control for the new year. I think COVID taught us how important it is, and I think that's a great thing that you can do. Again, 10 minutes. That's all you need. The third thing that you can start doing already to have a better life quality is to start having regular meetings with the people that you live with. Again, I know that it sounds very official. I know that it is like, oh, come on, you know, you're not gonna have a meeting with your husband. Yes, I have a meeting with my husband every Saturday afternoon. And it is sometimes, again, when people hear it, it's like, oh, it's a little bit, you know, and then I tell about what we talk about and why we do it. And they're like, oh my God, I'm gonna start doing this. And they start doing it. And that's why I'm talking about it right now. It helps so much when you take notes of everything that you want to discuss with the person, people that you live with, if you live with someone, and then you sit down and get everything sorted at once. It obviously takes less time rather than, you know, going back and forth. You never forget anything. You get stuff done. You spend quality time together, not watching TV, but, you know, like discussing life and what you have to do, future plans, anything really. You can talk about your feelings. Maybe something happened on the Tuesday evening and you felt a bit, I don't know, weird, and then you want to address that, but when you're not in the high emotion of the time. And it works, like we sit down every Saturday and we go through his list, my list, and some usual stuff. It has, social plans, for instance, like will we meet friends outside next week? We plan these in together. We reach out to people together. We're like, oh, okay, there is this happening in our region, in our city. Maybe we should go and see that, or maybe we should be a part of it. It makes the upcoming week way easier, way nicer, way more planned, and I'm gonna say like thought about, so that it's not like time is passing. Also, the other things like, oh, we have to have the repairman for this, or we have to order this, whatever, they also get done. I almost choked myself there. They also get done immediately after the meeting. So I have my to-dos after the meeting, he has his, we do the ordering, we do the, like chasing up tradespeople and whatnot, and it's over. That's it. Basically, maybe not weekly, maybe bi-weekly for you. I don't know what works. You do you. But the idea of being in touch with the people that you're living with, not just like when you're passing each other, or not just when you sit down for dinner or, TV or whatever, just talking about life together and doing life together makes you definitely way more aware, connected, I'm gonna say successful in life. The fourth thing that you can start doing right now is, it is about sleep. I know that everybody talks about sleep and going to bed early and waking up early. I'm not gonna. I did that already in the past many times. You know it already. Everybody understands. The thing that I want to talk about sleep is a sleep quality. After my dad's heart attack last year, we understood a lot more about, well-being and having a quality of life and just taking care of your body more. And what we noticed is when his sleep quality is not optimal, and he has a Fitbit so we can see it, he's just having way more problems, many more problems. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional about it. You probably know what happened. I updated you, but this was a life experience that brought me to this understanding. More than anything else, more than watching videos, more than reading stuff, it is really important to get your sleep. Not the duration, but the quality. And to be able to do that, it's really important what you do before going to bed. So if you're going to watch stuff, and I do that too, I'm guilty as hell with this, and I'm gonna work on changing this for myself as well. If you watch something right before bed, or if you keep your brain awake for, whatever reason just before bed, it definitely decreases the quality of sleep that you're gonna get, and that will impact everything, literally everything. Trust me, I'm a geneticist. But jokes aside, I think there are two things that you can start doing already. I will start doing both of these things. One is to redo my bedtime routine. If you don't have one, you can create a bedtime routine, 1.5 hours just before going to bed. No screen, well, hopefully not every day, but mostly no screen, maybe reading, maybe like whatever it might be. I want to write or design a 5-6 step bedtime routine again, because I completely got out of my routines, just to prepare my body, prepare my brain to rest and heal, basically. If you're not a routine person, you can do the second thing, which I will also do, is to just make a list of things that you can do before bed that doesn't include, watching TV or looking at a screen or whatever it might be, to wind you down, basically. And I'm gonna do both because I wanna also, I'm a routine person, but I don't wanna do the same exact thing every single night. So I wanna write a list of things for some pieces, some steps of the routine, so that I can change things up every once in a while. Or maybe I just feel like following a routine and I'll do one of the things. Oh my god, I'm talking so fast today. Anyway, just prepare yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. No matter what time you go to bed, it does matter, but not what I'm talking about right now. Even if you go to bed late, still just be aware of what you're doing before bedtime. And maybe, if you have a smartwatch or something, pay attention to your sleep quality nowadays so that you can start addressing the issue and you'll feel like a much healthier person in the new year. Health above anything. We knew this, but when you live through something big, you pay attention to it way more. So, yep. Oh yeah, and Black Friday idea could be maybe a Kindle if you, like reading, and if you don't have one, and if you like reading on a Kindle, or you can take advantage of the Black Friday deals and get yourself one maybe. And the last habit to get into already before 2022, and I think this is one of the coolest ones, is to get into the regular gisting. basically. If you haven't watched my video, the one I think before last one, I'm gonna link it down in the description box below. It's called gisting. It's from another YouTuber. It's not my invention of a word, but it's basically get your shit together. And I do gisting regularly every 2 weeks. If you want to have ideas about what I do, you can watch that video already. But it's basically about getting stuff in order. You know, these are not the things that you have to do super regularly, or, you know, they're musts or urgents, but they have to be like done so that your life stays organized, right? Like getting your life organized, organizing your life, these are cool things, but also there's the other side of the journey. Once you get organized, you want to keep being organized so that you don't fall back into, and then it's the huge thing, right? And to be able to do that, I recommend regular getting your shit together sessions. You can do it once every 2 weeks, you can do it once a month. Make a list of things that you know, fall out of or get disorganized during the course of, I don't know, a month. And then you can start doing like a 2-hour session to get things back into place so that it's not like a week long or a day long, you know, getting back on track kind of a thing. I hope it makes sense. Book that in your calendar, write it in your planner. Every 2-3 weeks, every month, whatever works for you, I'm gonna do gisting, gist time, gist routine. Go watch that other video. That will give you so much more information than, yeah, me blabbering. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to get better for the new year. I'm excited for you to start implementing these habits or some of them. I'm excited for you to start a new year. I think 2022 is gonna be so much better. I mean, it's not that hard, but than this year and last year. I'm so excited for you to, you know, maybe shop for yourself a little bit. Maybe, you know, treat yourself, get yourself a gift, get some loved ones a gift. Don't forget the discount that Anna Luisa kindly offered us. It is buy one, get the second one 60% off. The link is in the description box below. This is the ring again. This is the beautiful necklace. Just, yeah, I mean, I'm happy. These things make me happy. It's also finding happiness in the small things in life. And yeah, sorry. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. That's the biggest habit of all times. And thank you for watching. I am wishing you a great day ahead. If you're not subscribed, please make sure that you do for new videos, and especially these cool videos the coming month or two. And I love you guys. See you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.